The 2015 Red Summit fills a very crucial gap in the African media market, which brings together influential leaders across television, radio, print, online advertising, and public relations to connect, network, and host high-level conversation in the future of the media on the continent. The summit leads a movement to accelerate the growth and impact for media brands, businesses, and possibilities across Africa. Tagged Africa's biggest media summit, the event featured the likes of Mr. Biodun Shobanjo, Prince Ndukka Obegbina, and other foreign stakeholders who brainstormed at the talk shop aimed at proffering solutions to take media marketing, communication, and PR business to the next frontier. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Red Media Company, the Red Summit was organized where practitioners who have stayed the distance with outstanding credentials in public relations, advertising, print, film, broadcasting, and online media across the West African sub-region were honored with the Red Media African Living Legends Industry Award in recognition of what the organizers call their outstanding contribution to the media industry in West Africa. The event attracted the presence of leading practitioners in all the areas slated for the awards and past and present key public office holders. In attendance were former governors Chibuike Amechi, Kayode Fayemi, and Segun Oshoba of Rivers, Ekiti, and Ogun States, and Dr. Mrs. Obi Ezekwesili, former Vice President of the World Bank. The event, which was interspiced with top-flight performances, formally began with the remarks of Chud Gideon, co-founder of the Red Media, who gave a background of what inspired the vision to celebrate the living legends in the media.
With excitement, with joy, with love, with reverence, with awe. We are all truly standing, this generation, on the shoulders of giants. And you here are mentors and forebears, icons and legends across television, print, radio, public relations, and advertising. You are those giants. For sure, older people bear some culpability, much culpability, for the Nigeria that we have today. But you won't find many of those ones in this room. You are a different breed, truly worth celebrating. It's the decision of the heart and not of the head. This is driven by gratitude and not balance sheet. Our hearts wanted to do this. We wanted to say thank you for courage, for chutzpah, for character, for creativity, for depth. We thank you. Red Media Africa thanks you. I thank you.
The first musical salvo to signpost how the rich entertainment package ahead is was triggered by Banky W, the poster boy of Nigeria's new generation entertainment, who has introduced a lot of ingenious innovations and audience-captivating skills that endears him to his audience always. The audience at the Red Media African Living Legends Industry Awards had a rich dose of Banky W's all-consuming music.
And tonight we're elevating. Let me take you higher. You're so hot, baby, you're blazing. And I like playing with fire. You could tell me your desires, anything you require. I won't make your body talk, I'll make it sing like in a choir. Oh my, that's so fine, you should be my lady. Always on my mind, whether night or day. And wherever you get wine, you gon' make me crazy. No time to waste, no need to delay.
In the remarks of former Governor Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, who was the Director General of the Buhari Campaign Organization, he explained to the esteemed audience how the young, enterprising Nigerian entrepreneurs with a magic wand in the areas of PR, marketing, communication, and the media became the major drivers of the Buhari Campaign project, among many others in the same trade that came calling. In summary, the ingenuity of the Red Media guys, which combined all arms of media and marketing communication and very high on youth-friendly digital new media, was the main clincher that sold President Muhammadu Buhari to the Nigerian electorate.
I think that
young men and women in Nigeria should copy them, learn from them, and see how to move your passion on. And let Nigerian leaders also learn to have faith in our young men and women. But you must have the passion. You must have the passion. And that's the passion that they had in the course of our campaign. I will thank them, thank all those who work with the company, and wish them the best of another 10 years. You can only tell your own story. Nobody will tell your story for you. And this is the story. I congratulate all those that are honoring today. I wish you God's blessing.
The Red Media Africa Living Legends Industry Award was supposed to be bestowed on 121 practitioners in the relevant areas. The juggernaut in all these areas, whose images loomed very large at the horizon, came out one after the other to receive their well-deserved honors. The architect of journalism with human angle touch, Femi Akintunde Johnson Faj, opened the floodgate of the awards. Sadiq Daba, just fresh from the epoch-making showing at the AMA Awards in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Modele Sharafa Yusuf, who pioneered female sports casting on television. Frank Olize, NTA Newsline all-time presenter. Kehinde Young Harry, whose daughters have already taken after her as TV presenters, were also honored. Also on the honors list was Siene Allwell Brown, who perfectly combined exquisite presentation of the news on TV with glamour at its height. The ultimate producer and quintessential marketer, Barrister Grace Egbagbe, made the honors list. The first DG of NTA, Engineer Vincent Maduka, in what seemed like a well-deserved 80th birthday anniversary present, was honored. Dr. Eddie Rowe was also honored. In the print media category, foremost journalist Chief Segun Oshoba, Lady Maiden Ibru of Guardian newspapers, Prince Ndụka Obegbena of This Day newspapers, Onyema Ugochukwu, former MD of Daily Times newspapers, Chief Henry Odukomaya, were honored. Standard bearers in entertainment journalism like Kunle Bakari of Encomium magazine, Mayor Akinpelu of Global Excellence, and Dele Momodu of Ovation magazine, the owner of the only TV sports radio station in Nigeria, Larry Izamoje, renowned publisher and media entrepreneur Sonny Ojaigbese, and Mumuni Alao of Complete Sports newspapers were also honored. The Red Media Africa Living Legends Awards were also given to the leading generals of the print media who founded Newswatch magazine, Dan Agbese, Yakubu Muhammad, and Ray Ekpo, who were all represented. The face of advertising in Africa, Nigeria's Biodun Shobanjo led other advertising gurus, whose names were mentioned at the awards. Others include Mr. Lulu Akinwumi of Prima Garnet, Udeme Ufot of SONU Advertising, Bumi Oke of Worldwide Advertising Limited, Betty Rabo of Genevieve Magazine, and Tunji Olubodi of Verdant Zeal Marketing Communications Limited. Jimmy Awoshika of Insight Communications and Dr. Yemi Ogunbiyi of Tanis Communications also received individual awards. A real legend in the broadcasting and entertainment field honored at the event is Jimmy Sholanke, whose expertise straddles between telling stories to children and entertaining his various audiences, which has spanned 50 unbroken years. Happily enough, some of his children have already taken over to complement his efforts in the entertainment sector. Two friends who stormed Nigeria's entertainment scene with a big bang, Kenny Ogungbe and Dayo Adeneye D1, who, truth be told, laid the foundation for the right structure for new generation Nigerian musicians. The right structure is to make music business a profitable one. Were also honored for their Yemen's efforts. Sonorous voiced Sonny Rabo, who helped in molding many broadcasters, read the network news on Radio Nigeria for decades, now the Chief Operating Officer at Inspiration FM Lagos, was also deservedly honored. BC Olatilo, the multilingual broadcaster, Master of Ceremonies Extraordinaire, and one of the longest-standing media entrepreneurs in private practice, producer of the most-watched TV magazine program, The BC Olatilo Show, and publisher of BOS International magazine, who is incidentally 40 years in the broadcasting profession, was also honored as a living legend in the broadcasting field. Bisi Olatilo also received the award for Nigeria's TV Amazon, Bimbo Oloyede. Other honorees in the print category include Mr. Dare Babarisa, Dr. Ruben Abati, and Lanre Idowu, who are institutions in their own right in the print media, were honored. There was another music break, which featured Timi Dakolo.
I pack my bags, I'm leaving town. I bought a one-way ticket, I'm not coming back. So goodbye friends, and goodbye folks. I'm heading for the city, and that's my home.
Nigerian-born former Vice President of the World Bank, Dr. Mrs. Oby Ezekwesili, was led onto the podium by Debola Williams of Red Media to formally present a special report on the data analysis in PR, advertising, TV, radio, print, and online media. Tagged the West African Media Industry Report, the all-important document, which all practitioners will do well to make an abiding companion, gives an overview of communication as it stands today. It provides crucial answers to better understand the potentials and possibilities available in the different areas. The West African Media Industry Report is a must-have compendium for all practitioners in public relations, advertising, broadcasting, print, and online media. Among other things, it has been discovered that with a total population of 167 million Nigerians, with 48.4% living in the urban centers and 51.6% in the rural areas, Nigeria has a total number of internet users of 48,366,179, with internet penetration of 28.4%.
Development happened faster than knowledge, especially when we're able to get a hold on analytical information. Chude and Debola and those that have been on their team have had to flatten over the last 10 years. And what they've done is to now document all of these, find the data behind it, and put all of this together in a report. This is a contribution to the industry, and beyond the industry, to the partners of the industry. Earlier today, I was telling some young people that people assume that the finance is the most important thing you need in order to tackle problems. No, it is not. The first thing you need to tackle problems is a resource called partnership. Red Media, by doing this work, has established itself as a strong strategic partner to those who are going to come into the industry, or those already in the industry are not getting things right.
We are also told that Nigeria's total mobile subscribers are put at 113,195,591, with internet penetration of 69.01%. Nigeria has the largest internet population in Africa and occupies the 11th position in the world. In 2009, 70% Nigerians were visiting social network sites and blogs, a figure which grew to 72% by 2013. Internet is a uniquely universal platform that uses the same standards in every country. The West African Media Industry Report provides the overview of the Nigerian media industry and also situates the industry in the global space. Former Director General of FRCN, Dr. Eddie Rowe, who is a legend in print journalism, gave the vote of thanks on behalf of all the honorees. On behalf of Biscan Communications, producers of the Bisi Olatilo Show, publishers of BOS International Magazine, and owners of Biscan Digital Press, we salute our indefatigable chairman, CEO, Prince Bisi Olatilo, and other honorees for the award of the Living Legends by the Red Media Communications.
Amen.